got to go on YouTube.
The other line is from the scene where Indiana Jones has this book that's dangerous to have that the Nazis want. And he brings it to... Well, you've seen the movie. Okay, here we go.
There's got to be a bad comedy.
I'd be better off sending it to the Marx Brothers. That's it. That's my whole impression. No, you don't clap for that. It's not a good impression. That's my point. That's why I brought it up. It's not good. I'm not good at that. But the only part of it that even comes close to sounding like Sean Connery is the parts where I go like, Marx and Marcus, right? Like, those kind of sound pretty good. So here's the deal. Sean Connery has retired from acting because after League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, who wouldn't? And it's a terrible movie. Anyways, I want to come back and make one more movie called like Marcus Marketing Marches to the Market or something like that. So I can really cash in on the impression and just do that for a living. That used to be my plan, but then this summer, a small independent art film called The Dark Knight Rises came out. Did anybody see that? Yeah? Oh, nobody? Okay. All right. Well, so the villain in that movie is a guy named Bane who wears a black electronic jockstrap on his face. And his voice sounds exactly like a drunk guy trying to sound like Sean Connery. So there we go. I'll just start doing Bane impressions, and you can say whatever you want in the Bane voice, and it all sounds great. Like, you can just do lines from other movies, right? Like, oh, the Force is strong in this one. You know, something like that. Or like, here's my favorite one to do. Woohoo! You guys didn't expect a Pillsbury Doughboy joke, did you? So I'm not good at that. Not good at impressions. I'm not good at silly, weird punchlines that like the old vaudevillians used to do. I like to go around the country and talk about things and tell jokes and tell stories, and I like to hang out in diners after a show. I like to go to a diner and eat breakfast. I like to eat breakfast food at night in a diner, and every time a waitress has ever asked me, how do you want your eggs? I've always wanted to say this. I've never had the guts to do it yet, but every time a waitress says, how do you want your eggs? I've always wanted to say, I want my eggs hard-boiled, and then paint them pink and green, and hide them from me. And someday I'll get the guts to do it, and I'll start ordering it at every restaurant I go to, and it'll become so common that eventually you'll be able to go to a restaurant and order your eggs over Easter. I wish I had a lever right there to just have like balloons rain down on me after that horrible, horrible joke. But so I'm kind of a chubby guy. Where I'm at in my life right now is I'm like a fun fat, right? That's what I look like right now. Like, you see me on the street, you're like, hey, that'd be a good guy to split a crave case with, you know? We know what a crave case is? A crave case is a cardboard suitcase full of 30 White Castle cheeseburgers. I call it business on the outside, liver cancer on the inside. And it would be split quite unevenly. It'd be like 29-to-1 split. Anyways, I have an eating problem. I just like to eat all the time, and I've been trying in my life to figure out where this came from. I was looking through an old joke notebook once, or as we comedians call it, mining for gold. And it said on one page, it said, Arby's, great food, great music. And I couldn't tell if that was supposed to be a joke or not. Might have just been what I was thinking at the time, I don't know. Then I thought back further, I'm like, how come I eat so much? Where did this come from? Found it with roots in my family. In my parents' house, there's a wall with me and my 5 younger siblings, beautiful painted portraits of each one of us. Me and kid number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it's great. It's like my dad's shrine to his love for his children. And then one day we had a Super Bowl party, and this lady brought over the world's most amazing, delicious cheesecake. It was literally on a pedestal, had a graham cracker crust, and strawberries and kiwi, and it was delicious. But before we ate it, Dad took a picture of it and framed it and hung it up on the wall in front of me. So I've been getting revenge against cheesecake all this time, and that's why I look like this.